I'm Trisha Peters with Farmhouse Realty, and I am joined today by Katie Gannon at Haven House. And we're going to talk a little bit about the services that Haven House provides for our community, as well as the surrounding communities of Northeast Nebraska. So, Katie, thank you so much for inviting me over this morning.
Of course. That's so fun.
Yes, absolutely. So tell me about your role here at Haven House and what you do.
Yeah, so I am the outreach coordinator here for Haven House. So basically what I do is I outreach to everybody and anybody that really wants to kind of spread what we do. And so we're an agency. We focus on the elimination of violence through anybody that experiences it. And so what I do in the community is I do a lot of prevention work. So I go into a lot of schools and I talk about domestic violence, sexual assault, human trafficking. And I just kind of talk to those students about, you know, a lot of those experiences, what they can see and how to prevent it.
Absolutely.
And I also just kind of am an advocate as well. I help individuals in our community kind of escape from that violence. And it's probably one of my favorite things about my job.
That's awesome. So what kind of drove you to this business and what it does and what it has to offer? Because this functions as a nonprofit, correct?
Yes,
okay.
Correct.
All right. So tell us about how you fund yourselves and the whole 9 yards.
So we work a lot of donations and grants for Haven House. So we apply for those, and we're lucky that of the support that we have, not only at a local aspect, but a state aspect as well.
Of course.
And then how I ended up here is actually kind of crazy. I did work at Emeritus when I first moved here, which they're great, but I wanted to do more and I wanted to help more people. And since I was very social and personable, I saw that this was open and I was like, you know, that would be really cool. I have never graduated college, never did any of that. But when I applied, Debbie was just like, no, like, you've got the passion. I can teach you resources. I can teach you how to do this, but you just would be, a great advocate. And I've loved it ever since.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. And it was kind of by fate that Katie and I even got in touch with each other because we were hosting the monthly chamber coffee down at the first part of June here. And Katie comes up to me and we started talking, and it was kind of our first meeting with each other. And I was like, you should do a farmhouse dirt.
I was like, oh, how about that? Let's go.
So here we are a month and a half later, and we're making this happen. But it's just so awesome how the community does come together for things. And we've known of Haven House for many years. I can't remember when it started in the community. Do you know the statistics on that?
We started in 1976.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. So we've been around for a while. And it's been great ever since. Back to that support in the local community. We have had so much support. I think we get donations at least once a day.
Oh my goodness.
And leaning back to that, unfortunately, we do have to say that we are going through all of our donations right now. So we are not accepting anything unless it is a dire need item.
Absolutely.
So if you were ever wondering, if you're ever kind of considering donating, I would take a look at that Facebook page of ours, because I am consistently posting, hey, a client needs this and this. Can someone please donate to your nearest office?
Definitely.
And we are located in Sioux City, here in Wayne. I am in Pender once a week on Tuesdays, and that was going to be from 9:30 to 4. And then I have an advocate named Maya, and she is in Pender from 9:30 to 4 on Thursdays.
Okay, awesome. And do you have an office in Hardington too, or is it just South Sioux, Pender, and Wayne?
Oh, did I say Pender? I'm in Hardington. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. It's hard to keep them all straight. I mean, you guys have a pretty large service area here that you're covering. And, you know, this is 24/7. Your office functions all hours of the day and night. And so if people are in need, how do they get a hold of you after the normal 9 to 5?
Yes. So our normal 9 to 5, we do have a crisis line. And that is going to be, I do not have it memorized, so that's unfortunate, but it is going to be 1-800-440-4633. And that'll get you to an advocate any time of the day. We have advocates that rotate through weekly. So 1 week you're on call, and then the next advocate, and so on and so forth. And we're really lucky to still have that.
Absolutely. Yes. And as you saw, Katie pulled this over. This is part of their monthly newsletter that Haven House puts out. And so if you'd like to get on their mailing list, you can definitely call down here or email the center so that you can get on that list. And what they have here is a wish list of items that they can use or need for certain times of the year. And this fluctuates a little bit, doesn't it?
Yes.
Changes periodically. Okay. So the wish list right now is kind of focused focused in on school supplies.
Mhm.
And that's going to segue into a collaboration that Katie and White Farmhouse Realty and Haven House all have, in that we're going to be collecting some school supplies for the Haven House. And we're going to launch that here in a little bit. And that way you can drop off supplies at our office. You can drop them off here at Haven House.
Mhm.
And specifically, we'll post the wish list so you know exactly what they need. So we're not bringing things in, because right now clothing is at a maximum capacity. You don't need that.
We don't need house supplies. We don't need clothing like that. Everyone in the community has done an amazing job at bringing all that stuff in. And we've kind of gotten to our max capacity with that. And we're trying to filter in through a lot of that stuff and kind of make sure that that's getting out to the clients that it needs to get out to. So right now, that's one of our really big projects, is getting that done.
Yes, yes. So seasonally, things will change, obviously, and we try to support them in any way we can. Obviously, you take financial donations too.
Yes, ma'am.
So cash is an option, or checks as well, to help them purchase items that might be necessary. And so I also want to talk to you a little bit about the shelter that you provide for people who are in desperate need and maybe are trying to escape a situation that's not good. So
So really good news. Wayne County, we have, so let me just kind of do a little background information. We have a shelter in Wayne County and Dakota County. Some really big news that we just got is that we have a brand new fence that is going up in our Wayne County shelter. So our clients not only have a way to escape their kind of bad situation, but they also have that privacy in the backyard to just relax, be outside, and some of these people have never had that chance to do that. So it's a really cool opportunity that we've got kind of in our little community.
Definitely. And a lot of those types of things, you rely on support from individuals who are donating time, donating labor, donating their efforts and their materials to help make those things happen. Because we all know putting up a fence is not the cheapest thing in the world. But you also are reliable on grants too. So talk to us about that process and what that all entails for you.
So the grant process, obviously, a lot of the everyone is just kind of worried at this point, which is very understandable. But right now, Haven House is going strong, and we are, taking it stride by stride. But we, all I really can say about it right now is that we're good. Grants are flowing in. We apply for those. Our grants just came up because of the fiscal year. So in July, those renew every year.
Okay.
And that's really all that I have about it.
Well, it's just like any organization that's a nonprofit. When you function on the goodness of a community and the goodness of an area, it's just so critical that we get the word out so people understand what is necessary. Because, some folks might not even know that this exists. You're kind of off the beaten path, and for good reason. I mean, obviously, you want to keep the identities of the folks that you help kind of private. So being not on a Main Street business location is critical.
It's the placement of our office is great because people know about it. So I say, I work with Haven House. And they're like, wait, where is that? And I was like, that's the point.
It's the old doctor's office.
Yes.
For those of us who have been here for life.
Yes, it is right behind the post office. We are at the old, there was an eye clinic at one point too as well.
Yes, correct.
And so, it's a great location. It's kind of off the beaten path. So like our clients feel safe coming to talk to us, but it's not too out of the way where they can't reach that resource because we're still kind of located downtown where it's a walkable area.
Yes,
too.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you guys have kind of bounced around between different locations over the years.
Yeah.
This is a great space that they landed in because obviously you can offer some of the clinical things that you need to do and have front desk receptionist services and back office type stuff happening. So it's got a really good appeal to it.
Yeah, no, I like it. It's a great office.
That's fantastic. So yes, be on the lookout because we'll be doing our collection drive for school supplies to get Haven House the needs that they have met. And then Katie, anything else that you want to add today to kind of cap things off?
I think just to bring the light of Wayne and what it is, I moved here about almost 4 years ago. And I have gotten nothing but support and love and just even starting to work here, I saw it even more with the donations and the people asking about it and coming in and people paying attention to our Facebook. I can't thank this community enough. Yeah. And I'm really grateful that I'm here.
Oh, that makes my realtor heart happy because those are the types of things that as a lifelong resident of this community that I love to hear. And it's so awesome that you as a transplant are getting that kind of welcome and you feel needed and wanted here. Wayne is a great community for that reason and many others. And so if you're looking for ways to help Haven House, can they donate time or volunteer down here?
Yes.
Okay.
So we are always looking for volunteers, especially for that big project of going to the basement. That would be great, and getting those donations out.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're looking for volunteers. Internships are always available.
Okay.
And we can kind of take in 1 to 2 students a semester, which is also great.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yes, because you do a lot of boots on the ground work, and you need like energetic, young, hands-on people to get that kind of stuff done.
Yes.
And it's a lot of heavy lifting, no doubt about it. You're not just going to sit at a desk in a conference room and talk about things. You have to be out getting things done.
Yes, so. And I do take advantage of a lot of our volunteers and interns. I'm like, hey, you want to go do this outreach thing, or I'm speaking at this. You want to go to this?
Right.
So it's a lot of movement. It's a lot of getting to know people. But if you're not comfortable with that, we do always have other opportunities where you can just like, go through donations, or you can make flyers, or you can update a lot of our information that needs to be updated. Mm-hmm. So if anything, there's always something for somebody.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So check them out. This is a 24-hour crisis line, 1-800-440-4633. That's almost like our number, which is 4663. So
we actually have gotten a call. Like, is this so-and-so? And it's like, no.
Oh,
I don't know what you. Like, no.
We got wrong numbered with Haven House, so
I can't help you with your house. But like, if you need anything else, let me know.
Well, we do have house in the name, so maybe that was part of the confusion.
So true.
They also have a website, which is www.havenhousefsc.org, and location here in Wayne, 215 West 2nd Street.
Yes, ma'am.
And your main line is 375-5433. So thank you again for joining us today, and be on the lookout for what's coming up between Haven House and White Farmhouse Realty. We have a great collaboration heading your way. So thanks again, Katie.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome home.
Yay!